So he's projecting fake accounts onto me when he's the one that does them.
Oh, yeah. Look, almost anything that David says is just projection. I don't know. These kinds of attacks are almost exclusively female. I'm going to speak about this. Kim Wilson just asked to interview me about all of this, and I accepted. Oh, so Kim Wilson's jumping back in, is she?
Yeah.
I've noticed her in the comments section. She's literally flying around the internet defending David.
What did David call her? Low class?
He called her a trashy girl.
Yeah.
He said that she was
why is she wanting to this is it. They don't care what there's reasons behind they do. See, if someone called me trashy and low class, then I wouldn't want to be their friend. No. But their need for supply ego and their need to get in on the drama surpasses the fact that David hates Kim and Kim hates David, but yet they still collaborate with each other because they gain the supply.
This is also in part because Kim Wilson knows that she's about to be exposed big time, and she's trying to discredit you and I using David and his support. She's trying to fight this battle here and now because she knows what's coming. She knows she's going to be exposed. She knows. Yeah. She knows it's coming down. All right. So my best friend, I thought Kim was your best friend. My best friend has been a New York detective for over 30 years, and she is sick of it. I'm filing a police report in England, and I'm trying to get 2 or 3 more of her victims to do the same. And my friend is going to make the police stop her. Look at the little fancy world he lives in. Make the police. I demand. I insist. What else did he say before? It's just funny. I can just imagine him stomping his little wee foot, Make them stop, mummy.
He's living in a bubble in his own head.
Yeah. It's a fantasy world. So, yep, file your police reports. I mean, I can go file a police report right now on anyone. Filing a police report doesn't mean anything other than that you're litigious and that you're taking up precious time, money and resources of the police force when there's actual real crimes that they could be focused on. But, you do you, David. You do you. All right, so Kim Wilson's going to interview him. Anything else you want to add about that? Hey?
Good luck. Good luck.
Have fun with that. It's fascinating to me that they're prepared to go out on a limb for this man, risk their careers and their reputations for a man who, if they just did the smallest bit of due diligence, as in just watch just a few of Val's videos from start to finish, right, and actually saw the evidence and actually listened to Sean and Angela and actually read
went
Ronnie's
on to evening TVs, blogs, and read all the letters and emails about David's abuse, alleged abuse in Mexico of a victim of narcissist abuse.
Exactly. If they did, and I'm
out there.
Embarrassed. Yeah. It's actually embarrassing, Val, seriously, to be a detective and to not have found all this evidence on David.
Helping the abuser.
To be so much in denial and to be helping someone abuse another person or people.
Enabling an abuser.
It's actually embarrassing. But anyhow, they're putting their, like I said, their careers and their reputations on the line for this man. So here we go. All right. Demand. Oh, my friend is going to make the police make her stop. Good-o. All right. Yes, the people following Val are most likely cluster B or not nice people. I would say gullible, but that doesn't complete them at all. It's called Schadenfreude.
I googled that, and it's people who like to watch other people in pain and hurt.
Oh, see, David just tells on himself all the time. The fact that he even knows that word. Do you know what I mean? It's called Schadenfreude. And they all have been abused. Wow, that's like a really amazing.
All of my subscribers have been abused.
Amazing. They enjoy watching people fail and they want to take their anger out on someone. I'm a straw man.
I looked that up as well. I couldn't make it out what that meant.
Yeah, no, I know what that means. And it's not, for anyone who doesn't know, a straw man kind of argument is like a false argument. The straw man concept is actually a lot more complex than that. It's actually a legal term. However, the context that he is using it in is he's just saying that, that he symbolizes something, that it's not really about him, David, that he's symbolic of something else. But the reality is it's nothing to do with that at all. It's because he's a liar, he's a con artist, and he's abused clients and people, and we're not having it in our community. Anyhow, they say they hate me, but they're doing all the things they're accusing me of. Not me being accused of sexual assault. Yeah,
I've not been accused of abusing people and stealing money and threatening and blackmailing. I've not done any of that. Really?
Yeah. It's just absolute lies and projection. I know the stalkers are bothersome. Also, there's more than one stalker now. And, this one's interesting. And make you want to do things to fight them and possibly stand up to me.
Yeah.
It's just Erica. And thank you. You can do whatever you want, but try to accept it's our self-righteousness. I've got to say something about this, Val, because this is actually super creepy, because I've said it before. David, I believe, is using kind of some mind control tactics on his viewers. He's very cult-like in his behavior, and his viewers, unfortunately, the stands, like the ones that become flying monkeys for him, they're quite indoctrinated, and they don't question, they don't think, they just believe every word he says, and if they ever challenge him, they just get booted out. That's all there is. I mean, Erica Valerie is a classic example. She is someone who adored David, literally adored him.
And he's treating her the same as he treated me now.
And he's doing the exact same. Yeah, that he did to you.
Friends. I didn't really know her. I've got proof of him saying that they were friends. I don't know whether it's on this one, it's somewhere. But he can stop with that lie. I don't know who she is. I've never really cared about her. She's just one of my subscribers. She was annoying.
He said that he spoke to the phone for 10 minutes, Val. 10 minutes, he said. Right? Not all this back and forth, and that he just spoke to her once on the phone for 10 minutes.
He's going down the same route with Erica than he went with me.
Yeah. So it's interesting, anyhow, that he's kind of suggesting to her, so basically what he's saying is the stalkers are bothersome. You feel a certain way about these stalkers, and it makes you want to do things to fight them and stand up for me.
You can do whatever you want. I give you permission.
Yeah, but try to accept it's our self-righteousness. So he's like, do whatever you want. That's absolutely fine, because we are in the right. See this our self-righteousness? What is this our? He does it all the time. He says we, our. He says it all the time, trying to encourage people to basically do things on his behalf, to stand up and fight them, so that he can say, oh, thank you, Erica. And Erica could be like, oh, get all this praise. And that's what, at that time, she would have wanted. She would have wanted praise from David, because she was getting, that. Anyhow, so he filed a police report against Val where she resides. This is fantastic. I cannot believe that she has tried to drag my ex-abuser into her videos, and people
She's
think
dead, isn't she? Though, isn't she dead?
Well, he did say she was dead.
So
just
how
recently.
is she trying to make your mind up? Sorry, I interrupted.
And people think this is a good idea. What would any abusive person say about the relationship if asked? It's kind of funny because it's not. So, Ronnie was the one who left David, escaped David, essentially. She was the one who just escaped, went about her business. He was the one who started the crazy narcissistic ex-girlfriend channel to basically abuse and broadcast his abuse. Yeah. So, once again, it's just projection. Everyone knows what they would say. They try to flip it and accuse the victim. Oh, do tell us more, David. I don't believe that Ronnie's dead at all.
She changed her profile picture 3 days ago. I can't keep taking screenshots of her channel, and I don't want to. I could screenshot it. I could blur her face out. I could blur her.
No.
If I keep having to bring Ronnie in, I've dropped Ronnie in it enough, and I've always felt really, really bad for talking about Ronnie, because I always said I wouldn't, but it's got too far now, and I just feel that I can't keep using her images and as proof. If people don't believe that Ronnie's still alive because she's just changed her profile picture, well then after all this, David lies 50 times, but then they're going to not believe it. She's alive and she's fine.
Yeah. So everyone knows what they say. They try to flip it and accuse the victim, but who thinks this is okay either way? Someone says they've been severely abused, so you go and try to find the abuser to throw them in the victim's face, and then they get support for doing it. to be out of your mind. She's lying about people in my life, and it's sick. Now, that's interesting to Scooter that he didn't say, oh, you know, and Ronnie's dead. He said,
Yeah.
lying about people in my life.
Yeah. So, yes. So basically, this is recent. So he should have said that Ronnie's passed away here, but he didn't. You're right.